What you are looking at is the inside of a crawl space and the retaining wall, which has broken away and collapsed. The soil needs to be removed and a new retaining wall installed. We have already removed the collapsed section of block with a jackhammer, and now we're digging out the new footer. Then we'll put up the new retaining wall. As you can see, the guys are in the crawl space, and basically they have to dig out all the soil and remove it one bucket at a time. There are literally hundreds of buckets of soil to take out of here. Remember, everything in this crawl space has to come in or go out by a bucket. This is the crawl space opening, and it's pretty tough to get in, let alone get out. That floor of the crawl space, the footer, is about 6 feet below that opening, which makes it rather difficult to get in, and the opening is quite small, and as you can see, about the only thing that can go in or out of that opening is a bucket. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start building the form for the footer. And basically this is just 1x8 pressure treated wood. We're going to set this side of the form, and then we'll set the end of the form. The back of the form is actually just the dirt, and we're basically going to pour concrete to build the form. So let's go ahead and secure our form with some screws. The reason that we're doing this is because this footer is so deep. The wall that you see right beside the level is actually the basement wall. So there's a crawl space and there's a basement. So now we're going to bring in the concrete, and this comes in one bucket at a time. And basically you just pour it into your form, keep filling it up until the form is full, and you can see it's a tight space in here. Remember, the form only needs two sides. The dirt forms the back side, and the wood will create the front side. Keep bringing the buckets in, and once you get this form filled, then you can start troweling some of that concrete. Just make it smooth at this point, because it doesn't really have to be perfectly level, and the reason why is that we're going to put a bed of mortar down which will level the first course of block. We're actually using retaining block, the kind of block that you see outside in a garden. And the reason that we're using this is because it will tier. When you set this, it has a tier. In other words, it sets back 1 inch on every block. Plus, they're very heavy, so they're basically concrete filled blocks. So let your let your footer dry, let it cure for a couple days, and then come back and build your wall. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains in Charlotte, North Carolina, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it.